What the fuck is going on over there at the welfare office? I mean the Breakfast Club.
Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club.
Good morning. What's happening? How's everybody feeling out there?
I'm great. How you feel?
I feel blessed, black, and highly favored. Jess Hilarious is here.
I'm cool.
Okay.
Jess
Still
has
my
been,
job. I came into work. What's up?
she's been trending all day.
Yes.
I think she's number 9 right now.
Okay. Because I was sitting at home last night trying to watch Magazine Dreams, and I kept getting a bunch of phone calls and text messages, and people was like, Jess Hilarious is going off on live.
Oh, we have audio.
Okay.
We supposed to be a team up there. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like when I'm, like not one mother ever with this online. Come on, I've been quiet a lot. If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's a mother reason. I always got my mouth open, all the time. Just ran like a high school. It is Fair East Side High.
I agree with that.
Fair East Side High.
Fair point.
But for Mr. Club, though, every day, and they always talk about, you ain't at work, you ain't at work. Yeah, bitch, I started picking up more shows. Hell no. That's how I'm getting. Hell no. Hell no. I have more fun outside the studio than I have in there now. Is you crazy?
No, act like that's not for real. Act like nobody knew that. Stop acting like y'all, like
What
we
part?
really.
What you mean we don't have your
I
back?
have more-
Break that down. Explain how we don't have your back.
Okay, all right. So the narrative, like I said, with the online ish, that's what I said. Y'all ain't nobody trying to clear up no narrative about nothing. Ever since I came back, it was weird. Yes, it was weird. Yeah, I at first no, I did not. I wasn't too fond of Loren. Nah, I wasn't too fond of her when I came back because we had a whole plan. Even how when I came back, how I picked her to fill in for me. Right, I come back, she ain't never leave. Then all right, cool that she don't leave, but she's on only during my segment. If she was meant to be a fourth host, move her in another way. Why she got to be moved in on? Because nobody had a problem with Jess with the Mess until she started reading right. You know what I mean? Till she started
So
reporting. I wasn't hired as a reporter. I was hired as Jess with the Mess. So she started reading and delivering details and all that stuff.
Yes.
Then that's when Jess with the Mess wasn't good enough no more. That's how it was presented. So I'm like, all right, cool.
But who said that though? Because the internet said that?
What are we talking about? No. This is our listeners. This is yeah. Why can't we worry about the comments? And these are people that enjoy the show and watch the show. It's not all about Instagram. It's YouTube. It's like we have people that have been watching the show. Yeah, she's great at what she do. That's why I picked her to fill in for me. But when I came back, it's like, what's going on? If she's gonna be a fourth voice, why she only gotta be a fourth voice
correct me if
on
I'm
my
wrong.
segment?
She wasn't a fourth voice. She was a producer. She was hired as a news producer to help with getting all news and doing interviews.
She was going to be the senior news producer.
She wasn't on there. When you came back, Loren was not on there. She was in the back doing questions, sending interview questions, reporting the news. Am I lying?
I thought
Yeah,
you was.
you
I
lying.
thought.
Yeah, she
am I
on
lying?
air. She was on air.
They told her don't step in this room.
Yes, but I thought you was using her on purpose.
What? You thought I was using Loren on purpose?
Yes.
No. What are we talking about? No. She didn't leave when I came back. The first day we had a whole situation like, all right, look, this was going to happen. And when it's time for us to roll, it changed. No, the first question was about, the only person who asked me about my baby maternity leave was Envy. All right, I walked in. She addressed the hate in the comments. That was the first thing she addressed when I came back. I'm like, what the hell would make her want to think I want to talk about
y'all
that?
talk off air though, right?
So yeah. We started talking off air. We started to
But I'm
talk
saying
off
even
air.
prior to you even coming back.
So then I felt uncomfortable that first day. So I'm like, all right, look. Thea was like, all right. Well, we'll just take her off air. She was back the next week. All right, cool. Because there was a voice. Y'all wanted her on air. There was a voice. They wanted her there. They wanted her here. There's a place for Loren in the show. All right, cool. If there's a place for her on the show,
you wanted her
let's
here
do
too,
it
though.
another way. Yeah.
Because you said you wanted to change the segment from Jess with the Mess to the Loren.
That was eventually,
Okay.
even when it came down to it still being called Jess with the Mess, and then I'm introducing her to introduce stories. That was pointless and it was stupid. It's no Jess with the Mess. Just make it Brown Girl Grinding or Loren with the latest or Loren's Legal Corner. I'm giving ideas.
eventually
I'm like,
happened.
yo, I even with the Taylor, yo, change that. Take that Just with the Mess off of there. I feel like I'm getting credit for something I'm not doing, and it's stupid because this is not what she does. Is not Just with the Mess. I read headlines and I give commentary. I say what people thinking.
I agree. Could I ask
you know
a question?
What I'm saying? Yes, she's more of a reporter. She's journalism.
Can I ask a question?
What?
Why didn't you wear the do-rag this morning?
Because.
Why you joke so much, man?
We have to have a conversation about that. Like, I kind of knew the Breakfast Club was gonna kind of have some issues or go downhill when Jess Hilarious announced that she was gonna be on the show prematurely. Baby, I said, this don't look too good. And then when people was dragging her, the Breakfast Club just left her out to dry. Panties all out on the lawn to dry. They didn't care how she looked to the public. I knew then that something was fitting to pop off. I don't care for Jess Hilarious, but I feel like a conversation definitely needs to be had and needs to be had immediately. What's her name? Is Loren Lorosa a good fit, a better fit for the Breakfast Club than Jess? I believe so. It's not just about the reading for me. It's just that I haven't watched the Breakfast Club as much as I used to. If there's like a clip of an interview that goes viral, I might go and check out the whole thing. But when I did check them out with the whole Wendy Williams situation, she was just a breath of fresh air. You could tell she did research. You could tell all of this stuff. It is the fact that Jess got on live and started, baby, she was going off. I was here for it, but I wasn't. In a sense that it's not professional. Yes, she said she went to them several times to tell them how she felt. To bring it on live is very unprofessional. What is even more unprofessional is the fact that they decided to air their grievances out. Hang their drawers out on the line for us to see. This was a behind the scenes HR thing. We were not supposed to know what was going on. Then to see her crying, I felt bad. But then to have them gaslight her, to have people blaming on postpartum was crazy to me, because I'm like, as somebody that's currently going through postpartum, this isn't a postpartum issue. Like, you don't get to blame it on my period. You don't get to blame it on pregnancy. You don't get to blame it on postpartum. All because I'm emotional and I'm telling you how I feel, and my feelings are valid. Whether we like Jess Hilarious or not, her feelings were very much so valid. How do I go on maternity leave? I come back and y'all got somebody else sitting in my seat and don't even tell me about it. Jess got a wake-up call. And I'm going to just call a thing. Jess got a serious wake-up call because Jess sat up there and defended Charlamagne the God towards T.S. Madison. He didn't even need to, she didn't even need to defend him at that. But she turned around and defended Charlamagne the God against T.S. Madison. Whole time, girl, they was treating you away, and you a whole biological woman. They didn't care that you did one of the most amazing things that a woman could ever do, and that is bring life into this world. They didn't give a fuck about that. And you sitting up there being a pick-me against T.S. Madison when you being a biological woman, they ain't give a damn about you either. When I tell you patriarchy, and when are you pick-me, she's gonna hang it up. This shit be to your own detriment, and y'all just refuse to hang the capes up. Hang the fucking capes up. Don't even wash them, dirty and all. Hang them up. Because this system is not designed to care about you. It's a simple fact that they sat up there, they gaslit her. They're pinning two black women against each other, and two black men that's sitting right next to them thought it was funny. All these years that Charlamagne has been on air, all these years, I've known him since Wendy first got on the radio and all of that. He has not grown. He has not grown up. He has not evolved. Charlamagne the Raccoon has not evolved, not even a little bit. So it's not surprising that he would put the battery in Jess Hilarious's back to go, it's okay, tell Tell her to shut up. That's so unprofessional. And it's just like, when is the professionalism going to kick in? It's very disgusting. It's a simple fact that she said, okay, and she allowed him to put the battery in her back, thinking that Charlamagne was even her friend. Let me tell you something. Potluck, cookout, 5 o'clock after hour work spot. The motherfuckers at your job are not your friends. They are not your friends. They don't give a damn about you. Don't even hang the pictures of your babies up in your cubicles. They don't give a damn about you. They don't care about you. They don't care about your family. They don't care about anything. It's the fact that because you're a pick-me, male-identified, male-centered, you thought that it was okay to even throw this woman under the bus because you felt a way about her presence. Instead of just having a serious conversation. Miss Lorosa, we caught that shade. I'm the producer. You're my talent. We're going to make this work. Now, you know damn well you didn't come up there because she was crying. You came up there to throw shade. I don't know. I say throw the whole damn show away. Throw the whole damn show away at this point. It's not working. It's just not working. It's not working. In my humble opinion, it is not working. Because they could have handled this better than they did. But it's the simple fact that a lot of these companies, these major corporations and these companies do not care about people's resume. They do not care about actual talent and how the person's experience in that field could be beneficial to the company. No, they care about followers and they care about views. They use Jess not because they thought she could do the job well, but because she has a following. Because their following and their viewership ain't been doing too well, like it was back in the days. So they thought they could use this girl because of her following. These corporations are going to learn the hard way. Check the fucking resume. Check the Carfax. Check the Yelp reviews. That's what be killing me. Women don't even want to check the Yelp reviews or the Carfax on these damn jobs or these men. Check it. Check the Yelp reviews. Anyway, bye.